riders, wannabe riders, all you beginners and all you experts in all things motorcycle, welcome to Ren Dominator's Motor World, where we spread the joy of two wheels. I'm Branko. I got something special today. Come, let's check it out. So I took this bad boy for a ride, and forgive me for doing a voiceover again. I'll sort out the audio, I promise. Just enjoy the beauty of Dubai and this lovely bike, and let's dive right into it. So let me start by talking about what this bike is. And it's a power cruiser, and since 1985 it was the Yamaha VMAX that was king of power cruisers. And personally, even though we have already the M109R and we have the Triumph Rocket 3 and we have the Ducati Diavel, and now Harley thinks we have something in the FXDR, but for me VMAX is still the VMAX. But VMAX is not the topic of this, it is in fact the FXDR. So FXDR, is it a Dyna? I like to see it as a Dyna. I kind of liked these Dynas. Dynas were kind of cool, you know. They were like sportsters with power and attitude. They were really something nice. And FXD were the Dyna Glide line, and now the FXDR, even though on a new Softail platform with this Milwaukee 814 cubic inches and 160 Newton meters of torque. It's something special. It's a bad boy bike. It's really looks badass. I have to say, it does. It has this presence. It has an awkwardness to itself. The fat tire and the skinny front and the big rake and the hole between the front wheel and the engine, and something kind of like a dragster, this chopper-esque fork. But the more you look at it, it still feels like mighty, really. And even like this, as it is, blacked out, I think it's really awesome. Seriously, the finishing, even sitting in that cockpit, you know, the clip-ons, the minimalistic dial, it's really nice. And how does it ride? Rides surprisingly like a motorcycle. I mean, slow speed maneuvering, if you got skills, you're not gonna have any issues. If you don't have skills, you're gonna suffer a little bit, because it's slow, it's long, it's got that rake, it's got the drag bars, so you really need to know how to lock it in and do your clutch and rear brake. Then at high speeds, it's easy. It has traction all the time, but in curves like this, you kind of have a longer curve at a higher speed. You need that input. You constantly to hold it down. As soon as you let go of the counter steer input, it just wants to stand up straight and just go straight. So you have to be on top of it and not let it run you down. And now in normal city riding, I would say first, second, third gear, a lot of power. It just wants to go, press it. You can burn rubber in first gear, in second gear, and then you come to the fourth gear, and it's like you don't need another gear than the fourth. It has this linear delivery, torque, just everywhere in the rev range. I found in city riding that fifth gear, sixth gear were completely redundant. I did not need it. I tried to go in sixth gear, but you're in very low rev range, and it's kind of has that vibration that just jolts you from inside, and didn't like it really. Fourth gear, perfect. Lane splitting, very easy. It has stability, there is no issue whatsoever. Clutch feel, brake feel, very easy to modulate both of them. Nothing to write home about, but it was really nice. How is it with the heat? I guess didn't have as much heat as some older Harleys, I would say, but I did kind of burn my leg on the exhaust. I don't know how to sort that out. I mean, when you put your feet down, just put the right leg a little bit wider, or just try to stand on your left leg, or what can I tell you? You figure it out. Now, oh man, I love this view. I love this view, and I really enjoyed riding this bike. No, seriously. I had it for, well, definitely over an hour, almost 2 hours. I went around and around in the sweltering heat, and I wasn't that uncomfortable. Yes, the seating position is kind of, I wanted the pegs to be a little bit back. I wanted to sit a little bit front, or I wanted to sit a little bit more back, but then somehow the foot controls were in an awkward position. I don't know. It's just me. It's my constitution. So for you, I don't think it's bad. I definitely wouldn't want to go touring on it. Definitely city riding, I have no issues. You know, an hour around town like this, very, 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 very nice and easy. It's not too firm, it's not too plush, and the suspension itself, it's very, very kind of soothing to what the bike is. So in conclusion, I'd say this bike is kind of a novelty. It's doesn't really have a practical purpose, you know, unless your purpose is just to go around town, burn rubber, and then, like, you know, annoy people and look badass, then yes, this is the bike for you. So who is this bike for? Somebody who knows how to ride, has skills, wants to look badass, and wants to just, you know, burn rubber all the time. Yeah, somebody who wants to show off. Yeah, okay, you can say it like that too, but there is nothing wrong with that. Like, we do this with everything, with the clothes we wear, with the watches we wear, with the people we date, you know, with the cars we drive, with places we live in. I mean, I guess that's just a part of human nature. So let me leave you with that. Would I buy it? Actually, I would, and not as an only bike, but I definitely would not mind if there ever was a Harley that I wanted to actually own. It's this one. No, it's quite expensive, and I don't know. Probably I can't afford it. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I don't. I think there are better ways that I could spend that money at this point, right? So thank you for sticking around. And if you think that you learned something, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to my channel. This is Red Dominator's Moto World. I'm Branko, and checking out.